So hey guys, it's me, Steve. I normally go out as Mr. Steve on Just Survive, and I'm usually on the Loner server. That's where you can find me. So Daybreak decides to do a server wipe the other day and fucking well delete every single person's base off the servers. If that weren't bad enough, it didn't affect a couple of people. It affected every single person who plays Just Survive. So if that ain't bad enough, well, okay, let's put it this way. They actually did put a few new things into the map. You got this like fire trap, gas trap, animal trap, and some other trap. I think there's 4 different traps in there which you can get, and they're not that rare. You know, I found about 5 or 6 of them already today, so not that rare. You know, I did put a couple of snare traps down, which I've not caught nothing on yet. You can still actually build the rabbit snare trap thing, which they said they was taking down or removing, but they haven't. So I've already made one, and I have caught 2 rabbits with that wooden rabbit trap. They have also done the water issue, which they supposed to have done last time actually, but it didn't really work. And that is when you go and find water, you find dirty water, you can boil it to water and then to purified water. But now they've done it so it's like from dirty water straight to purified when you boil it. That works. They promised you 2 crates. First crate you get free after you play the game for half an hour. Then you're supposed to get a second crate after you played the game for 4 hours. Well, the first one came through okay. I didn't use it. I left it in my inventory and it stayed in there all the way through the whole day I was playing Just Survive on the Loner channel. And when I tried looking for it, I couldn't find it at first, but it was there. So I managed to get, I think it was a skin for the Magnum. But there are still bugs on there. You know, like I was running around and I found a floating wolf. Yeah, a floating wolf. Probably about shoulder height. Now, it wasn't no rocks or cliffs or anything like that. It was in the middle of this forest near some base and a floating wolf. But I was able to actually harvest it. But I have actually seen a few things floating. Now, I'm not so worried about the floating, but now they've decided to shut the server down again because apparently there's something wrong with the crates. So I'm going to show you exactly what they've written. You'll have to forgive my reading because I do have a slight reading problem. So anyway, it says reload crate update. With the launch of the new reload crate, we discovered an issue where some items were not dropping at the intended rarity it initially set up in our system. Due to this error, we will be holding a maintenance on our live servers to correct this, and we will grant free unlocked reload crates to anyone that happened to open one before this downtime. More on this below. The timing of the crates being added to your inventory will likely be on Friday the 6th of April. And we do not have a exact time. Well, if they're fucking doing the crates and they're able to create the crates, they must know exactly what time they're going to be putting the crates up. You know, they're the programmers. All they got to do is say, right, we're going to put new crates on 6 Pacific meantime, or whatever it is. And everyone will start getting crates at Pacific meantime. Mountain time. Pacific Mountain time. Not the meantime. Pacific Mountain time. You know, they're the programmers. They should know exactly when they're going to put them up, unless they're just going to do it when they feel like doing it. And are they actually going to give us more free crates because the server's going down to fix this issue? I doubt it, because I didn't get my second crate. You know, they promised 2 crates and I only got 1. So what happened to the second one? The first one was within half an hour. Well, after half an hour playing the game, which I did play, and I did get that one, but I didn't open it for 8 hours later. The second one, I never got a second one. So what happened to the second one? Don't know. Maybe they're just bullshitting us, making us feel like we're going to get something, but nothing. We're not getting nothing. I don't know. But I never got a second one. Anyway, please note, this only impacts the recent reload crate, and no other crates were impacted by this issue. For full clarity, the item received upon opening a crate is only determined once a crate is opened. So all crates opening moving forward after this maintenance will be at the intended rarity. This also means that any reload crates remaining in your inventory after the maintenance will not have been impacted by this issue, as it's only impacted crates that were opened. Oh, how do we know if our crate was impacted by the issue when we opened it or not? You know, I don't know. For those of you that opened reload crates, we will be automatically placing 1 free unlocked reload crate for every 3 crates you open, rounding up the nearest set of 3. Here are some examples. So if you open crate 1, you get 1. If you open crates 2, you only still get 1 crate. If you open 3 crates, you only get 1. So if you buy 3 crates, you get 1. If you buy 4, 5 crates, you get 2 crates free. If you buy 7 crates, you get 3 crates free. If you buy 10, you get 4. If you buy 15, you get 5. If you buy 50, you get 17. 100 crates, you get 34 free crates. Now, who's going to pay you out for 100 crates? Some people might do, but I think 5 crates would probably be enough to see if you're going to get anything decent out of the so-called rarity items. Our team would like to thank all of you for continue to support Justify. Well, I'll tell you one thing, yeah, I have heard quite a lot of people saying that they're going to be leaving Justify if they keep pissing around doing server restarts and wiping servers all the time, making us lose our fucking hard working bases. Because I did see a lot of good bases on the loner server, and you know, they've all been wiped, so they got stole again. No, why do they have to wipe, you know, the bases? You know, they could wipe other stuff, but why the bases? They know it takes time for someone to build a base, but hey, they're not worried. You know, it's not their base to wipe, is it? You know, fuck them. You know, we're going to wipe them anyway. If they don't like it, then fuck them. You know, all they got to do is start again. Yeah, so we're starting again. But the thing is, it's taken us more time to build our bases than actually having proper gameplay, run around, exploring, meeting new players, you know, looting, and that kind of stuff. No, we're not being able to do that because we want to get our bases all sorted out first before we do whatever we want to do after. Now, I did meet a few new players yesterday, which was cool, but you know, after speaking to them, they're all pissed because their bases got fucking like deleted. You know, they didn't have to delete the bases. They didn't have to do a server wipe. They'd done it because they fucking wanted to do it, I suppose, and they got no consideration about, you know, all the hard work that we've had to put in to, you know, build our bases. But anyway, there was a picture of the actual crates somewhere. So these are the so-called rarities that you may get. Well, the only ones I'm interested in is the rifles. The rifle, shotgun, or the AR, or is it AK? That's the only things I'm after, is the skins for the weapons. You know, if you can get a decent backpack, fair enough, but I've not seen them put any, well, I don't know if they have or not, but I've not seen any elite backpacks in any of the crates that I've bought. You know, the only way you can get the elite backpack is either through a Banshee, or maybe you might be lucky to get one through one of the letters. You know, the person I was speaking to today, they reckon that, you know, their friend was lucky enough to get, you know, a couple of elite bags. How he got them, I do not know. But every time I ask people, where do you get your elite bags from, they say it's either a Banshee or through one of the letters. On the other server I used to play, not the Badwater one, because I'm playing Badwater all the time now, but the other one, I'm not even bothered going on to build another base because I just think it's going to be a waste of time, because I reckon they're going to do another server wipe again. I guarantee it. You know, a lot of us for like are wondering, is it even worth building the base? You know, is it worth us spending the time, our patience, you know, our concentration, energy in building a base if they're going to wipe it again? Should we just not bother building the base and hopefully that they will come to that particular time when they haven't got to wipe the service anymore, and all they're going to be addressing is probably like some minor updates and bugs and exploits or something, you know. Maybe a few of us might even wait until it comes into beta and taken away from alpha, because like, let's say, a lot of people are just getting so fed up with their bases being, you know, completely wiped all the time. I'm pretty sure they're going to start losing a lot of the players, and they're going to consider, well, they're going to say, well, why are we losing like a lot of our players now? Because you keep fucking wiping the servers and we keep losing shit. So that's the reason why. So anyway, so that's the AR-15. That's a shotgun. The only one I'm interested in is like, well, I don't even like that. I want a winter one. I want to like a camo one. I like to see those in it. I like to see like certain crates where you've got different types of the weapons, like, you know, like say 3 308s, 3 shotguns, 3 AR-15s, 3 AK-47s, and like each one of those have a different skin. Because like, you know, every time I buy a crate, I'm always getting the shitty stuff, you know. I know, you know, it is like a, you know, off chance that you're going to get something decent, but if I was to open one of these, I think the one I got was I can't remember actually. I think it's these boots I got. Oh no, I know what I got. I got that, and I traded it away because I didn't want it. But no, you know, I like to see crates where it's just like different skins, but with all the weapons in. So if that's 4, 8, 12, 16, 18, I like to see 18 different camoed weapons. And don't forget, you got like the 380 handgun, you got the Magnum, you got the M1911. No, I'm not sure there is another weapon, but that's like 7 weapons. So, you know, if they do like 3 skins for each weapon, that'd be cool. But I know they ain't gonna do it. But anyway, I've not even seen any of these available on any skinning site like Opskins or what's that other one? Gameflip and Opskins. They usually do crates on it, but I've not seen any reload ones available yet, and I don't think they would probably be available at a cheap, decent price to buy just yet. But you know, I would like to see more skinned weapons, but I wouldn't like that one. That looks disgusting, actually. Whoever designed a polka dot kind of like skin for that, ugh. I'd rather have like one of these on the 308. If I got that, if I was to get that crate and got one of these, I'll probably trade it because I don't like that graphics. I'd rather see like camo ones or ones like different features, like different colors, multicolored ones. I don't know if there's any other ones actually. Where's the crates? Oh, they've worked on this as well. The flashback white crate. You know, like these ain't too bad, but I just don't like all the graphics. You know, I like them plain and simple like that. You know, super military backpack. I've not had one of those yet, and I've probably had about 8 of these crates, and every time I've opened it, I've always had the camo trousers or the tech boots or the sniper hat. I've had this, I've had that, but I've never had a weapon out of any of the crates I've had to date. And then when you buy them off the Opskin or the other one I just mentioned, Gameflip, every crate I've bought from them, I've never, well, I've had probably 2 handguns skinned out of about 40 crates. And I'm not going to keep going to that and buying more and more crates if I can't, you know, get a decent weapon skin. No, the body armor looks okay. I like these hoodies and jackets. You know, they're pretty cool. You know, all the armor ones, trousers and stuff like that ain't too bad, but you know, I don't like getting clothes all the time. I like to try to get a weapon or body armor or boots. But it's very rare I actually get a weapon skin. And the thing is, I have to keep paying like 50 game credits to open each bloody crate. So, anyway, 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to go to bed because I know the game server's not going to be up. So, I probably might have a day off. I know I'm complaining that I can't be on there and playing now. I might just take the day off and go out and do some fishing, or just take a day out walking around, get a bit of fresh air, and hopefully they've not bloody wiped the servers again and we've got to start all over again with bases. It doesn't say that they're going to be wiping, just more of an issue with the crates. So let's hope they don't do another wipe. Right, okay guys, any other updates, I'll let you know if I'm willing and able to do it. So catch you later. 3 o'clock, I'm going to bed.